Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Tomagami and today we are back for another plushie tutorial on the Frosted Network channel. So today, continuing with the theme of Marvel, we are doing Deadpool. Of course, one of my favourite Marvel characters personally, of course because of the film that came out in February of this year being absolutely great. So anyways, this plushie was designed by one of the builders on the Frosted Network server. So if you are looking for a Minecraft server 1.8 version, we have creative, minigames, prison, you name it, we have it. Absolutely great server. That might be me being a bit biased because of course I work on the server, but again, check it out. IP is in the description and it was also frostednetwork.mcpro.co. So come check us out, have a look at the server and have a good time. But anyways, with that said, again, credit to the builder, and I believe this was designed by Diamond555. Anyways, with that said, the blocks you're going to need to build this are the following. You'll need red stained clay, black wool, brown stained clay, grey stained clay, block of coal, snow. You'll need some item frames, black stained glass panes, and also some buttons. So not too many materials, it is a very simple build and shouldn't take too long at all. So let's not waste any more time waffling and get straight into the tutorial. So anyways, we're going to start off by building the front side of the body. The front side of the body is a 6x6 square. So let's begin. We're going to find a nice empty space, as you can see. We've got one here. And we're going to start off by placing a row of 6 red stained clay. Or hardened clay, as it's more known now. I believe it used to be called stained clay, but they changed it and now I sound silly. I don't know. Let's continue. So the second layer is 1 black wool, 4 red stained clay, and 1 black wool. The third layer, we're going to place 1 brown stained clay, 1 grey, 2 red, 1 grey and 1 brown. Layer number 4, we're going to start off by placing 1 black wool, 4 red stained clay and 1 black wool. For layer number 5, we're going to place 2 black wool, 2 red stained clay and 2 black wool. And for our final layer, layer number 6, lucky layer number 6, we're going to place 1 block of coal, 4 blocks of red stained clay and 1 block of coal. And once you've done that, it should look something like this. Now what you could do as a bonus, and this is where our item frames, glass and buttons come in, is place in between the 2 grey stained clay on the 2 red stained clay right here, place 2 buttons. Again, make sure they're the stone ones because they have the grey look to it, whereas the wood and a brown, we want grey. What we're then going to do is on the same block the buttons are on, we're going to place 2 item frames, and in each item frame we're going to place a glass pane. Now of course on Xbox it doesn't look quite as good because the glass panes, if I delete the block, as you can see, look really small. However, on PC they are a lot bigger, take up a lot more space, and therefore look a lot cooler. So again, it looks better on PC, but it still looks kind of cool, just like that. You just don't really see the glass on Xbox, there's no point of having it. But that's a small addition, just adds to the whole like utility belt theme, and just makes it look generally a lot cooler. But anyways, that is the front side. Again, that is a 6x6 square, and if you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. With that said, we're now going to come around to the bottom left corner, to the left side, and we're going to start working on the sides. So from this block here, we're going to go 1 block to the left using red, 1 brown, and 1 red. Now the side of the body is a 6x4 rectangle. However, 4th row is already done, so we're only placing 3 blocks on each row. Okay, so what we're going to do is for the first layer, of course, we've got red, brown, red. I'm not going to talk about this block because, of course, it's already here. For the next layer, we're simply going to place 3 red. For the third layer, we're going to place 3 brown. For the 4th and 5th layer, we'll place 3 black wool. And for the final layer, the 6th layer, we place 1 coal and 2 black wool. However, it's not done. What we're going to do is we're going to place a 2x2 of brown stained clay, and this is going to be a 3D effect, part of his utility belt. So what we do, we come to the bottom left corner, we're going to go up and to the right one, so to the second block, we're going to place a brown stained clay. From here we go to the right, up and to the left, as you can see that is a 2x2, it adds and it links, should I say, onto the brown stained clay strip right here, and from a corner angle will look like this. And again, that's just to add to the theme of him having like a utility belt on the side of his legs, because of course on the side of the legs he has utility belts, he has guns, weapons, you name it, he has it. So yeah, that is what that represents, and again that is a 6x4 rectangle, and the good news is the other side, the right side, is of course the exact same, So if you want to skip ahead and do that yourself, then you're more than welcome to do so. However, I will be going through it nevertheless, just in case. Okie dokie, so same logic applies. Come around to the right side now. From this red stained clay, go 1 to right using red, 1 brown, and 1 red. Again, this is going to be a 6x4 area, 3 blocks in each row. So the first layer, red, brown, red. Second layer is 3 red. And the next layer is 3 brown. On top of this, we're going to do 2 layers of 3 black wool. And then the final layer is 2 black, 1 coal. That's what it looks like without the 3D effect, and same logic applies. We come to the bottom left corner, up 1 to right 1, place a block, go to right, up to left, and that is our 2x2 of brown. That is what it looks like in total, and then from a corner angle like this. So we're making really nice progress. As you can see here, from the front view, it should currently look like this. If you're wondering, why doesn't he have any arms or legs? We'll discuss that in a second. Okay, so moving around to the rear side where things aren't quite complete, as you can see by the massive gap, we're going to start filling it in. So the rear side is a 6x6 square, however, left side is already done, and right side is already done, so that's 2 rows already done. So if you do it correctly, there should be a 4 block gap in between, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we link it together by 4 blocks on each layer. The first 2 layers consist of 4 red stained clay, the third layer is 4 brown stained clay, and then the next 3 layers is 4 red stained clay. However, that's not all. So currently, it looks like this. Just like we did on the sides, what we're going to do is add a 3D effect just to make him more bulky, more interesting, and just generally add more detail. So what we do is we go to the bottom left corner, we go to the right one and up one, so now on the second layer, second block, and place a brown stained clay. What we're then going to do is build up 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to repeat this on the right side. So we go to bottom right corner, go up and to left, place 1, and go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 2 strips of brown stained clay on the second and fifth layer. As you can see, they're 5 tall, and there's a 2 block gap in between. Now you should see here on the second layer, there's brown stained clay connecting them. We're going to go up 1, so 2 blocks above, and we're going to place a 3D effect, and now it looks like a perfect H shape. And this is almost like a harness, I guess you could say, but it, again, very much looks like the letter H. Okie dokie, so that is the rear side. In terms of the top, all you're going to do is just fill it in using red stained clay, and once you've done that, that is the body complete. Of course, we're going to be adding some arms and legs, but before we do that, what I'm going to do is chop mine off, and we're going to have a little spin around, have a look at how things are going, give you a little progress report, and any opportunities you need to pause. Of course, if you've got this, skip ahead in the video if you haven't used this time perfectly, and get back in the game. Okie dokie. So this is the front side, again 6x6. Come around to the left side, that is 6x4. The rear side, again, is 6x6. And the right side, you guessed it, is 6x4. Now, of course, the top doesn't really matter, because it's going to be covered by the head anyways, so we don't need to worry about it. Okay, so, moving on to the arms and legs. We're going to start with the legs first, and then work our way up to the arms. So we start off by coming to the front side, aka side with belt, item frames, buttons, whatever you want to say. We're going to come to the bottom left corner and we're going to place 2 blocks of red stained clay. In front of it, we're going to place 2 black wool. So it's now a 2x2 square. We then leave a 2 block gap and we do the exact same on the right side. So it should match up directly on the right side. And same applies, just place 2 black wool in front. There'll be a 2 block gap and you'll have a 2x2 square on the left and a 2x2 square on the right. On top of this, we're going to add another layer using the same pattern. And now you have 2 2x2x2 cubes, and that is your legs / feet. So very, very easy, but very effective. In regards to the arms, the same logic applies, however they have a tiny bit more detail, and when I say tiny bit, I really mean like tiny, you'll see in a second. So what we're going to do is go to the top left corner, place a red stained clay in front, and the top right corner. So top left, top right, place red stained clay. On the left, go to the left one, punch out original. On the right, go to the right one, punch out original. And now what you have is tiny little T-Rex Diddy dinosaur arms, which are connected diagonally on either side. We're going to focus on the left side first. So what we do is from this block, we go down, we go to left, down, and to right. And then in front of it, on the left side, we're going to place 2 coal. And on the right side, we're going to place 2 black wool. On the right arm now, pretty much the same applies. Go to right, down, to left, so you have a 2x2 of red stained clay. On the left side, place 2 black wool. On the right side, place 2 coal. And as you can see, it looks like this. So as you can see, slight difference. We just have coal, just to add a little bit more detail to it. And that is pretty much it when it comes to detailing. And yeah, that's pretty much it as well for the arms and the legs. It's as simple as that. From above, you can see it looks something like this. Okie dokie, so on the basis you have something looking like this, we can now successfully move on to the head, and in really good time as well. I don't know how long the video is, but it feels like it's going really, really well. Anyways, so for the head, what we're going to do is again come to the front side, and to the top left corner to this block of coal right here. What you're going to do is place a red stained clay and bring it 1 forwards, and we do the exact same on the right side, red stained clay, 1 forwards, and link together by placing 4 blocks in the middle. That will give you a 6x1 overhang on the front side. And then we're going to come around to the left side and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And same on this side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And link together to give you a 6x6 square. Go ahead and fill this in. It doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it for demonstration purposes. And you can see that is now a 6x6 solid red stained clay square. So we got front side, left side, right side, and rear side. And we're going to build up each side 1 by 1. So starting with the front side, aka the face, it's very, very simple. So we're going to start off by placing 6 red stained clay, which we've already done. That's the first layer. The second layer, we're going to place 2 coal, 2 red stained clay, and 2 coal. The third layer, we place 1 coal, 1 snow, 2 red stained clay, 1 snow, 1 coal. The fourth layer, we're going to place 2 coal, 2 red stained clay, and 2 coal. And on top of that, we're going to do 2 layers of 6 red stained clay. And that turns into, as you can see, a 6x6 and gives you his trademark eyes. With that done, that is pretty much all the detail on the head complete. It's as simple as that. So what we're going to do is come around to the left side, and following around this template, we're going to do it all the way around. This is the first block. Each side is going to be 6 tall, so all we do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, using red stained clay all the way around the perimeter of this template. Now each side is just plain red stained clay. Of course, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and blend some red wool in there, just to give it a bit more detail. But of course, this is a plushie, so not all detail is necessary. Sometimes it can just be a bit over the top, and a bit like overwhelming. So keep it relatively simple, I guess, would be the best option. And of course, just go ahead and fill in the top. And that will give you your 6x6x6 cube. So this is the front side, again, the face. Come around to the left side, you have a 6x6. Rear side, 6x6. And also the right side, again, 6x6. So that leaves us with one final thing. You could leave off here, and you'd be able to tell that's Deadpool. But we're going to add the little point at the back of his head, the little 3D effect. So what we do is, of course, come to the rear side, go to the top left corner, leave 1 block, and place 4. Underneath this, we're going to place another row of 4, so that's now a 4x2 of red stained clay. Then, having a little 3D effect coming off of that, we go to the bottom layer, leave 1 block, place 2, leave 1 block, and underneath this, place a 2x2, and it just has a little effect of the, I guess, excess of the mask hanging out the back. And yeah, just makes it look a little bit more interesting, has a little more character to it. But with that said and done, that is the plushie complete. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like on the video, subscribing down below for more content. And again, if you're looking for a Minecraft server, check out our one, links in the description. Again, that is frostednetwork.mtpro.co. Really would love to see you on. I play on there all the time, so it's a good time to bump into each other and chat, play, whatever you want to do. With that said, I really do hope you guys have a great week. Thank you very much for watching. Again, if you like this content, check out my channel, links in the description. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, my name has been Tomagumi, and goodbye. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you?